Great day to be alive. Forget about your problems and just clear your mind. You only get one life, so just enjoy the ride. It's a great day to be alive.
I'm 85 southbound in the minivan, but I make it feel cool like a ceiling fan. As I'm driving in Charleston over fancy bridges, with my polo button up plus my fancy britches. It's that sunset dripping on the landscape. The gentle breeze that seals the deal like a handshake. I'm barefoot on the beach, I feel the soft sand. Living what I manifested like a boss man. I hear the waves crashing, and it's so majestic. It's like the universe be talking, I decode the message, and I behold the method. It's like a science to me. Laws of attraction, it's a sign to me. Call it Yahweh, Jehovah, Buddha, Allah. I'm quoting Kanye, it's magic like tie-dye. It's all about the feeling, so let your head down and soak up all this healing, yeah.
It's a great day to be alive. Forget about your problems and just clear your mind. You only get one life, so just enjoy the ride. It's a great day to be alive.
It's family time, grilling in the backyard, overwhelmed with joy. Now you wondering if that's God. If the shoe fits, you.
Welcome back to another IntroVersus. You already know what it is going down. Welcome to IntroVersus. So glad to see y'all here this evening. Brought to you by IntroVersus Live and All Deaf Poetry. Out here doing what we do. We have tonight for you, we got Masterpiece, and of course we got Nequa Profacy. Listen, they about to go at it. They got their game faces on. They got their poems ready. It's about to be so lit. So Nequa Profacy is representing Rochester, and I feel like we've been over this time and time again with her name. So if y'all hear me say it wrong, correct me when I say it wrong. And then all the way representing Dallas and Ghana, we got Masterpiece. Y'all, these matchups have been crazy. If you were here last week, then you saw Z from Baltimore and Kiss the Poet get it in. And they ended up with a tie, right? So we do the polling after everything, and it was a tie. Like, get it, because they knew it was on the line. They wanted to come in here and rock some poems. And tonight is no different. We have two powerful women who are ready to rock some words, who are ready to get down and do what they do. So, we go and flip before all this got started. And Masterpiece won that. So she's like, I'm going to go first. I'm like, all right. And she showed up. She had a hoodie on and the hat. I'm like, okay, ready to do what she do. So with that being said, if you've already shared it for your friends, you started your Facebook watch party, you've already invited people through the IG, you're on YouTube, locked in, ready to roll. I got experts out there who will break everything down round for round. I need y'all. If you're in IG, you hear something you like, send up their emojis, send up them heart emojis all day long, and let's do this. Y'all, my name is Blues. I keep forgetting to tell y'all that. My name is Blues. I'll be your host for the evening. Enough of that. You ready? Like ready? Masterpiece, you elected to go first. Y'all, this is IntroVersus. Here we go.
All right, so how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. There's a lot of people talking on the internet, talking a little reckless, these kids on the internet. It's cool though. I had to come back from my busy schedule to make sure I address it. It's okay, I understand. Y'all don't have nothing else to do. You still ain't figured out how to make money off of your poetry. I understand. My hustle different. We not the same. My muscle listen. I've been running this game. My pictures get framed. Your circle of scheme, my business a name, your business a meme. Understand my position. You're a student in this game. You still paying tuition. My money come from my insight. That's my vision. Call it intuition. Your bars are too insufficient, too inconsistent. You can't see straight. You're off beat. Fix your algorithm. I understand. Y'all want to battle me, but what you fail to oversee, you ain't even booked a show overseas. I'm a poet internationally. You're gonna have to go around the world to pass me. I got a freshly stamped passport. Your bars ain't even made it past your porch. These words are vegan. I ain't beefing with y'all niggas is poor. This battle ain't even relatable. Only reason you would even win is if your fans go to the polls to make this debatable. I knew this stuff was gonna be tragic when I went to the page and seen your graphics. I respect your rights, but this is a write-off. Let's call a spade a spade. Ain't no codes in here. Don trying to come for my brother Sean. You ain't about that life. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck you share too much. Do I talk too much? Do I twerk too much? Do I thirst too much? Because you know I love to fuck them up. I'm a MILF. That's word to your mother. I tell you about your business, but I ain't kiss and tell. Anybody can get this work from A to Z. Mama missed, you got a gift, but my bars are present. I predict your future, but Nequa Profacy. She lucky I ain't send her an invoice for this battle so she can see my profit be. This whole thing sounded like poker. I never call you a bitch, but since you the underdog, I'm gonna be spitting poems. You're gonna be doing whatever. You're gonna fold the rest of these rounds. This is Texas Hold'em. Cock you on the mic, humble in real life.
All right. Masterpiece came out the gate. The walk-off was real strong. So Nequa Profacy, you heard her. She came out strong with the bars, came out strong with the words, setting the bar, setting the tone. Let's go, sis. Let's give it something. Come on.
You know the ground's supposed to glow when you walk, girl. The devil's supposed to tremble when you talk. See, you bad, right? So they're supposed to be mad, right? Because they know lights in defeat. So you just keep walking left and right with your feet. Even if you have to mumble your prayers at night, when you sleep, you will glow here like fireworks. You'll be queen, even if you be hired work. I said you be queen. Always low key, and when you're on the scene, try not to be seen, but please. If you're gonna be seen, be someone worth seeing. If you're gonna be somebody, be someone worth being. What state of mind do you be in? What Pandora station is your heart beating? Let them know that you need not to be reminded of who you be, that since birth you knew that you be queen. I mean, hell. Don't it seem like you was almost destined to fail? But you see, failure really isn't an option. You just know it all too well. Life ain't always worth living, but the reason you ain't giving is because it's one damn good story to tell. Let them know that you're not about being frail. You're not about waiting to exhale or waiting for a night, waiting for someone to treat you right. You're not about waiting for someone to appreciate your mind, waiting for them to not waste your time because they're not even out here trying to save their own life. So that means you fight the fight for yourself, and you see beauty and potential in yourself, because if no one else will, you gotta love yourself. Girls like you, just trying to make your mama proud. I know they look at you when you come around, but it's not every day we see women wearing crowns. Not every day we see women loving ourselves for who we really are. Because when you wake up flawless, baby, that's your first flaw. Let them know that you woke up like this. Yeah, that situations made you tough like this. That you know all too well of broken hearts and yearning love. Love so far gone is burning that you keep some things to yourself. That you may have cried yourself to sleep last night, but today you rose within, and may I say, your glow up was amazing. I'm glad you made it. But tell me, why you look like that? Oh, I get it. You ain't expect for people to book like that. I know that you expected more, thought that you would be worth waiting around for, because now the ground glow where you go, girl. So let them know. Let them know what they missed out on. That you be queen, you be paradox, you be goddess, you be light, you be life birthing life, that you be free, unapologetically in love with your own reflection, using God as your protection, that you be paradise as much as possible. You know, you're the hardest to love, but a love worth working for. You're a woman worth waiting for, and a woman worth praying for. So, oh, let's take an ode to the nights that we spend alone in our own space, in our own homes, to the nights we sit and the nights we sit and soak. Because you know, in order to glow, You don't wait for the light at the end. You be the light within your tunnel.
All right, man. For a fire first round, man. Listen, they ain't come to play tonight. No one came to play games tonight. I love it. I see y'all in these comments. Y'all got the fire emojis, the heart emojis, the hands up, whatever it is. I love it. Keep sending that love. Keep sending that love. We love it. Listen, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. No wasting time. Masterpiece. You heard her. She rebutted to your first round. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Let's go, Masterpiece.
I got bars and body. So if you don't like my words, you're still gonna get body. Wordplay is what I do. This ain't no hobby. A black wordsmith, and I'm schooling y'all literati. When I say I do poetry, I mean some dope shit. And they crack up because I'm on some dope shit. This ain't your standard. This ain't ambit. This pose is for those that know how to put on a show. When they call me, I close. They want to wear me, I got clothes. When I say fall back, they dominoes. When I tell you I'm about to lyrically shit on your ass, you're going to decompose. Don't forget I'm a businesswoman and a poet. A dope one at that. Let me talk my facts. Who you know can stand on stage and spit like I'm on a track and simultaneously collect snaps. Even if you subtract the heels and the dresses, I'm still going to have an impact. She wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for her ass. Forget you. I'm here because of my ass. Took me 3 days to come down from my spaceship to say I'm down to earth. I already put you in a coffin, but you need to rehearse. Y'all stay talking shenanigans, but when it's time to go, y'all freezing up, y'all mannequins. Don't put me in a box if we talking different angles. You coming at me sideways, tap dancing more than Bojangles. I got these niggas shook. So many bars, I'm looking like a crook. He said, you're too much, too good to be true. Too many twos, you a doppelganger. So amazing, I'm making bust 2 nuts the same night. That's double gangster. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Watch for the ones that start their own. Now you choking on secondhand smoke, dealing with lies. Let's be clear. You posting? Then post up. I didn't send for you, but I go postal. Shots fired at your holster. Mouth running, but you ain't running like you're supposed to. I ain't battling y'all for a reason. I don't eat nothing that doesn't have sense enough to disregard its own feces. And the way my ego's altered, I'm top 2 on somebody's list. Cakey because I'm somebody's wish. And they call me T because my rhymes are brisk. When it comes to bars and beauty, I'm the baddest. Some say I'm a savage. I'm a pending patent. I'm a double entendre waiting to happen. I'm a dope runner. Born in the 80s, what's cracking? Haters have thrown so many bricks, I had to tell Griselda I'm the full package. They call me sensei because of what my senses say. Jack of all trades and a master of trade, but I'll trademark my name in case y'all want to get cute. Take my place. Cocky on the mic, humble in real life.
All right. She came through with it. Nequa Profacy, let's go.
Y'all know the grass will always be green on the other side. When ours is blood-stained. When ours is drenched from the sweat of souls who ain't belong here. Nah, we ain't belong here. Drug us from thrones of gold just to be beaten, raped, and sold, picking cotton all day long here. Y'all call us beasts. We play along here because y'all can't seem to distinguish right from wrong here. Land of the free. Well, where freedom coming at? When we caught in the same trap, you just got to pay the price to get past, so yield at the toe booth. Forget what they told you. It's not a conspiracy. The system was meant to shape and mold you, tie your lies around your eyes and try to blindfold you. You let it loose. They'll use it as a noose. You feeling damaged. We'll let these trees hold you. And you know we brave, right? You know, because we no longer in shackles and chains, right? Bullets with identity crisis, stealing names in broad daylight. Gotta be brave when you walking your children to grave sites like, don't shoot. I'm somebody's daughter. Oh, shoot. Y'all thought I came here to be slaughtered because no one said the truth. I figure I oughta, like, swear to God they killed Sandra Bland. Swear to God they killed Eric Garner. Swear to God they still killing us. I got my hands up like, don't shoot, but I'll shoot. Y'all thought I came here to be a young black martyr. I treat our men like Moors and beasts, our women like whores on the streets. Well, look out for us. We about to start a stampede. But let me give y'all some back history on this black history. See, first, they got us caught up in this whole triangle trade map. Then they put the snap on backs. Then they infest the block with crack. Then they try to lock us up for the same drugs given because we made a profit off of it. And now they want their dollars back just to keep us in the same old trap. But ain't y'all tired of dancing to the sound of bullets flying and made back? Because all I see is that we come to protest peacefully just to let them know that we stand up. But police come dressed in black and white at night. Don't they look like they panda? See they beat us all, then they brand us, then they act like they don't understand us. So far gone with the standards. We got questions, but they got no answers. They afraid of me and can't stand it. It's power here, yeah, we demand it. Together, yeah, we keep on standing. My people, we riot. We look like Black Panthers. I got African-American tattooed to my skin. Can't you hear my pigment screaming for a revolution? But see, I don't want to die on Facebook Live, on Instagram for the likes. I don't want a hashtag with my name to fall behind. But they say swallowing your pride is one of the hardest things to do. When all you got to deal with all these black and blues, because we live in a world that's that confused. Because they say Black men only seem to bring us the blues. And they say, ain't no beauty if your skin tone is as black as blue. No one's safe, even afraid of the men in black and blue. Police shoot you down. You wish they only beat you black and blue. They say, once they turn blue, them dead Black boys look like Emmett Till. And the police are trained to shoot at will. Well, it's only a toy gun, officer. You ain't have to shoot to kill. But it's the end of the month, and I know you got a quota to fill.
All right, listen, that was round two. That was round two. Let me get the air horns for the round two. Ah. All right, so we got into round two. Shouts out to the Mass Poet is in the building. I see you up in here. Prentice Powell's up in here somewhere too. Black Chakra's floating around in here. These two brothers also have a versus, IntroVersus coming up. So make sure we, I'll tell y'all about that a little bit later. But that was round two, y'all. If y'all still with me, make sure you put those heart emojis up, those fire emojis. I see some of y'all putting up the fists, the clapping hands, and the praying hands, and all kind of hands. Listen, I love it. We are getting into round three. I told y'all this thing was going to go fast, right? Fast, because the bars are dropping, the poetry's dropping, whatever you want to call it. I see the comments is going crazy right now. So y'all make sure that you're keeping tabs, keeping a score of who you feeling right now, right? So you're keeping it round by round. With that being said, ready to move into round three. Masterpiece, what you got? Let's go.
Hey, look. I'm so dope. They measure the poetry pH off of me. I'm the alkaline that balances everything out. It's levels to this shit. I'm so dope. Y'all try to do a slam just so you can see who could battle me. I'm so dope. My adrenaline is mass produced in Mexico and they repackage it into coffee beans because I get it jumping off. I'm the first thing in your cup. I'm Hail Mary hashtag and a storm is brewing. I'm so dope I make even the blackest nigga go white. I make the white and fit a light over track so we can go back and be black again because black don't crack. I'm dope like crack. I put the coke in cocoa. Watch the man sniff my rocks and fall out. Boy, I'm so dope, commas can't even separate my worth. So they put a dollar sign in front of my name and call it a cash tag. Niggas sending me deposits, can't say they bagged that. I'm so dope, I parted the Red Sea and filtered everything out so it's more zestfully clean. Infiltrated with bars heavier than a biggie scheme on a Diddy team. I'm so dope, the best high I ever had was when I smoked weed. Dope like the glycerin, glistening on Jerry Curl, fucking up Jerry's World in 96. Doping in the blood and Michael Irvin, swerving, curving niggas like I'm in a suburban in LA, dodging paparazzi. Dope like the ink jumping off my page. So untouchable niggas had to go back to paging me. Dope like a El Chapo TMT certified brick. Thicker than a coke in Game of Thrones. Doper than Rockefeller Center in December. Remember, I'm dope like my city. Dallas, where I'm from, knocking boots harder than H-Town. I go hard, I run this shit. I'm in your fitness. I'm my own 808 and heartbreak. I'm a doper than a IntroVersus monster, doper than an Eminem double entendre. I'm your favorite legend's favorite legend. I stay napping this spoken word shit because they always need legends. And at the rate I accelerate, I'm excel at this rate. I'm so fucking dope. I dare you to put the shit in your veins and you'll see why they put some respect on my name. Shout out to Black Chakra.
All right, came through with the I'm so piece. Love it. All right, Nequa Profacy, you heard her. She put one down. I see, there you go, boo, get your hair right. Let's go with it, come on.
I'm just a woman who fell in love with a man who's turned into a soldier who fell in love with a gun that couldn't protect him like the woman who fell in love with the man in him cried noises. Like a cat in heat banged toys. You stayed strapped with your heat. They drafted you, took you clean from me and turned you into someone I had never seen. Cut your hair, changed your weight, your shape, made me wait for you, forced to fight a war that was too close to home, a battle of distance and self-discipline or resistance, brought me to a place I've never been, and I didn't know if you would be here in the morning to wash my loneliness away, but I know that your gun held you tighter than I was able to, made love to your heart, she comforted you. You fell in love in the midnight when your gun was the only protection that you had. Ambushed and attacked, they relieved you of your duties and forced you to come back home to this battlefield of misery, but your mistress isn't allowed in my home. She isn't allowed in between the slit in the mattress. I'm not stupid. I know that you still caress her in the midnight, still fondle her, and let her show you what makes you a man, but I'm here to get you to understand that it's midnight. And we about to role play tonight. You gonna be the soldier and I'm gonna be your gun. I'm gonna let your hands roam me tonight. My gauge is full and I'm ready to release everyone. You must think it's so wrong of me to actually want to be a part of your trophies. Is it so hard to let you believe that I can provide all the protection you need? I'm locked and loaded, never on safety, fully prepared with the sight. That means your aim's right without a beam. Mouth full of them issues, that's why you call it your magazine. I make it bang like a hammer, even with the silencer. Steady clapping rounds, even a muzzle couldn't quiet her. Clip loaded, chamber full, ready to ride for you. Trigger finger squeezing at any range, I'm ready to die for you. You'll never find a woman of this caliber who understands the meaning of death before this honor. Can't you see that gun made you into a monster? Bonnie and Clyde couldn't have been no closer. So calm my scene, tap me on my button, sling me in the holster. Gunning for love is what builds us up, but loving your gun is what broke us. So tonight, baby, tonight, I'ma let your finger pull my trigger till we change lives here. Cock back and reload till our eagles die here. Let's build our allies. No enemies shall reside here. That gun doesn't scare me. Ain't no place to hide here. But how could you blame me when you acting like the skeletons you buried in my closet wouldn't change me? But don't call me crazy when this is the monster that you made me. But it's morning and I need you to be here to wash my battle wounds away.
All right. That's the way we end that round 3, y'all. So I see y'all are all in the comments. Y'all been listening. The Instagram hearts have not stopped. Keep that love going. I love it. Send us all those fire emojis, those hand claps, all that stuff. We want to see it. Of course, do not forget, you can see in their lower thirds when they be popping up, that little Cash App handle, that PayPal, whatever it is, hit that right now. You want to show love, hit that right now. Give them that digit. There you go. That's how that's how you really show love. I know you got like $5 in your little Cash App. Don't toss 3. It won't matter. But it's just showing some love. We appreciate that. And of course, always support IntroVersus Live and what we're doing. Because we just try to keep this thing going. With that being said, we're about to roll into round 4, right? Round 4, Masterpiece. I see you up out your seat. All right. You got your posture right. Let's go, mama. Let's do it.
Y'all know I'm just a bar spitter, man. That's what I love to do. I love wordplay. I love to just spit. So this is what I love to do. I got more wordplay than Microsoft Documents. I'm more well known than Apple novelties. With my critical thinking, I am philosophy, so that puts me in the same room with Socrates. I go harder than 2 stones trying to be rocks, and my mind stays outside the limit, so I will never be jacked inside the box. And I clean up after myself, so you suckers will never see my train of thought. Listen very carefully. Peace is in the building. Because when I walk in, silence. So you can say that the world wants peace, no violence. I flow harder than the bitches menstrual causing mental damages of neurotic orgasms coming out my dentals. I own my shit. You can get the rental. What you people even saying anymore? Rhymes coming out like they've been ass hardcore. Build your rapport. I'm doing eagles. Y'all doing bogeys on a par 4. Switch your style up. It's drastic. Y'all need practice. Add everyone up. I'm still sicker than your average because the way I write is illegal. Regal in the highest places, I fly like an eagle, pointing straight up like your church steeple. And I add that up and see what that equals, that no one is equal to me because there is only one. Ego tripping so low key, people still think I'm humble, yet I'm valued at a price so high, I can't be explained in numbers. I tell you what, my ex's friends still follow me on social media. Either they trying to be nosy or his new girl face blasted sheer media. They all friends on Facebook trying to find out if I was just a phase. They finding out now more than just a pretty face. I ain't never seen so many haters disguised as fans the way y'all oscillate. As much as y'all fuck with me, I won't be surprised if the cycle's late. Yeah. I'm the type of chick that you pray for. You want me to be your numero uno? Instead of trying to draw 4. Fantasies a habit of 10, but you ain't never met a 4. You wouldn't even know what you met her for. You play with your words so much you don't even understand your own metaphors. Let's talk finances. Let's talk annuity. Living life check to check, getting paid to be broke, that's perpetuity. I make money in my sleep, that's a ritual. Still getting paid from certain individuals, that's a residual. But this is America. I'm black. Rich nigga, poor nigga, field nigga, house nigga. Still nigga. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
Ooh, bar spitter. Bar spitter, that's what she said. She's spitting bars. Listen, that's how these styles get matched up. Styles versus styles, and we see what pops up on top. The polls will be up after this. You already know what to do. Go and vote. Nequa Profacy. You ready? Let's go.
All right, this next poem goes to anybody with depression. Just know that we're gonna make it out this shit alive. There are always 2 sides to every story, and yours will be too simple for comprehension. You'll say that you never committed this sin, and that God be your witness, he could strike you dead. Snatch the wings off your back and take back the halo from over your head. You figure that you might as well end up dead because people built hell under your bed. They twisted every word that you said, regurgitated every blessing that you fed, then called you unworthy of the sheep that you led. And I hope you realize that they're just trying to steal the praise out your cries, fill your prophecy with lies, leave your spirit paralyzed, beat your back in and steal the God out your life so you can no longer rise. They left you here to die, left you here to be broken, like a metal of dirt to burden, put falsifications on your shoulders and force you to carry these burdens. And I know when you pray, your lips start burning because you got fire burning within your mouth, but I dare you to shout that they let you free or that they let you out because you got souls to save and demons to slay. You got dreams to make and nightmares to chase away. You may never understand what got you to this dark place, got you floating in unmarked space. Sewn your eyes shut just so you could look the devil in his face. But I heard even Jesus been to hell and back. So don't be afraid to walk on fire hot enough to make your melanin crack. I dare you to praise God until your neck snaps. You see, you are guilty until proven innocent because they claim you stole their innocence, set your life on fire like incense. In a sense, it just seems like they're just trying to break your deliverance. But this ain't your rightful place, so you can't dwell here. Keep your head up, they can smell fear. Don't let them see you sweat, even if it feels like hell here, because soon you will grow too large for the pot they placed you in. Put a ball and chain around your waist so you'll forget what race you in. Colored your face with sin. Gave you a hand of jokers and said that you need an ace to win. And I sometimes wonder what your prayers sound like. I wonder if you stand in the dark because they got you scared of your light. I wonder if you listen hard enough, if you can hear this poem tonight, if your heart knows you're the reason I write. But if they keep pushing you to the left, eventually you will end up right. And God is trying to keep you in the darkness just to make sure you can keep him in sight. So tonight I need you to pray when you cannot sleep. I need you to talk to God instead of counting sheep. About the day they let you out this cage, that they boxed you in and asked you all that you have done. You tell them that even in the dark, flowers can find the sun.
That was a fire-ass round 4. That was round 4, y'all. That means we got 1 round left. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all been paying attention. I hope that you've been keeping score. I see y'all been in the comments discussing what's poetry, what's bars, this is great conversation. Keep that up, man. We want to keep that going well after this battle into more battles. Speaking of more battles, the homie Sean William in Rodzilla is coming up. So if you know anything about Rodzilla, if you know anything about the homie Sean William, you know that's about to go down. Battle of the Beards, I say. That's what I say. Black Chakra's got one coming up with, I believe it's Brandon Leak. Woo! And then Princess Powell's got one coming up too. So my homies of the IntroVersus Live Squad all have battles coming up. But listen, it's not just us. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? If you're a poet out there and think you can bring the smoke, tell us who you want. Let us set it up. Let us get it popping on this platform right here, IntroVersus. So get in the comments, be like, yeah, I think I could take such and such. And yeah, I could. I love it. I love it because it'll be poem for poem, head to head. It's what we do here. Do not forget, bust out that Cash App. Go ahead and drop a little something on these ladies. You know, because they out here working hard, performing, giving it up for y'all. We are about to roll into round 5, right? Round 5, the last round. It's been fire emojis and hearts being up all this whole event. So I love it. Thank y'all for that support. Thank you for showering these ladies with support and energy. So round 5, Masterpiece. Oh shit, she done took her hat off. So it's about to be some poems dropped on y'all. Masterpiece, round 5, let's go.
Today I took on my pain, put it in a slingshot, pulled it back, and aimed for happiness. This poem is for anyone who's suffering, didn't have enough elasticity to project their imperfections to a superhero version of themselves. I had meningitis when I was 9 months old. Left me with one ear. How could I know if I'm beautiful if I've never hurt? Speech therapy had me so frustrated, I never saw the purpose. Ex-husband thought I wasn't listening, so he beat me half dead. I don't know. Maybe he thought I would be mute too. 36 years later, I taught myself sign language in the form of verses and prose. If I'm gonna talk loud, I'm gonna be powerful and use it as a gift so I have stage presence. And my message has reverb so you still hear me when I'm gone. I am the epitome of what happens when you pull me back. Let go. I launched to my destiny. See, there's people who will come in your life just to break you. Maybe God already saw the pieces that you would take to rebuild yourself. You are stronger than you know. The irony is you don't know it until something stronger than you shows up. So when life gets tough, when the weight feels too heavy, when your patience is neatly tucked between forget you and I've had enough, just know that you are sitting right in the middle of a slingshot about to be catapulted to the next level of greatness. So sit up. Adjust yourself. You're not fat. You carry your weight. You ain't dumb. You just know better. Stand up. Claim it. Your smile is a weapon. Your joy is a trigger. Stop overlooking your success, your arsenal, and take back your power. Launch to your destiny. There's people who are going to try you, people who are going to deny you. Those people are going to leave you. All planes need a runway before they take off. These people are going to leave you. Most birds don't know their eagles until they fly alone. I'm telling everyone who said I couldn't, who thought I couldn't. I've been done it. I'm kissing the sky. And to those who thought it was too much, you can't get enough of me now. I pulled back 15 years of not knowing who I was and lunged into masterpiece. This poem is my slingshot. I am no longer ashamed because I didn't hear you the first time. Matter of fact, I'll say it again because I didn't hear myself the first time. To those people who told me they don't like repeating themselves, actions speak louder than words. I heard you the first time.
All right. 50 said, go ahead and switch the style up. That's what she did. Listen, Nequa, how we gonna close this out, mama? Round 5, you got the last poem. They loving you. Let's give them that energy. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I know to close out. I know that life is a cycle. I know that people's testimony makes me believe in God, but God's testimony makes me believe in people. I know that my mother gave me half of her name and all of her strength. I know that my father wasn't man enough to love her and that he owes her an apology for being too much of a coward to learn how to love properly. I know how to pray. And sometimes I pray for my sister until I'm blue in the face. I've never seen someone so blinded behind marijuana smoke and broken mirrors. I know that my mother gave birth to us as butterflies, but she came out of her cocoon still a caterpillar because the world said that she would never fly. I know that I've watched my brothers morph from angry children to beautiful beings who cherish life and walk this world with ease, whose goals are to be nothing like their fathers. They love like life won't stop for them, and who can blame them? I know that they don't go to church every Sunday, but they keep God's name close to their lips. Like, this is what being happy is all about. It's about the here and now. I know that sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down, but just get back up when it knocks you down. I know they hate that song. I know they're secretly raising my baby brother into manhood because his father wasn't brave enough to raise a warrior. I know that I look for love in all the wrong places, that giving is better than getting. I know that my hair and nails grow without a care, but my life doesn't prosper if I don't pay attention to what I know. That I promised too many people my heart, but I once fell in love in Washington, D.C. with a boy I barely even knew. We rendezvoused for a week. He stripped every secret out of my body, told me to weave it within my poetry because me being emotionally honest would be the holiest thing some people will ever see. So with that being said, I know what it's like to sell your body, then realize you can't buy back your dignity. I know what it's like to find a point on the ceiling to stare at because the man on top of you doesn't know what no means. He's never heard of get off of me. I know what it's like to speak foreign languages with your body because I come from a long heritage of rape stories, but I know of celibacy and the burning that comes with waiting. I know that before I wrote poetry, I handcrafted suicide notes. I used to live next door to death, but I was never allowed to go over past dark. I know the sky is not blue every day, but my grass is still green. I know the power of suggestion. I know the power of being broken. I know that broken skin and ink remind me of God because I found God in the back of a tattoo parlor, stained glass windows. And when he asked me what I was doing, I told him decorating my temple. I know that God gave me poetry to preserve my sanity. And sometimes I don't feel worthy, but that's just a side effect of low self-esteem. I know that people call me queen. I know that some of y'all don't know that I'm a queen, but some of y'all don't know that I had to sleep in my mama's bed for 3 months because her heart was my home, and that I never feel more alone than when she's not in my presence. You see, she saved my past, so I promised to make her a part of my present. She wrote her story on my spine and gave me my backbone, and then she holds my hand and let me know I'm not in this alone. I know of blasphemy, I know of hypocrisy, but I know that God's preserving me for a higher calling. Trust and believe. I know why he called me prophecy. I know that he gave me strong legs to stand on, so the weight of this world won't crush me. Believe me, you could trust me. I know.
Listen. Fire-ass rounds of words, of poetry, of bars, of whatever it is you want. You got it tonight for the low of nothing. So you make sure you get up in them cash apps and drop them cash apps. Listen, big shout out to Kiss the Poet was up in here. Jessica stepped in. Master Poet was up in here. Of course, Prince was here. I see Sonny Walker had hella stuff to say. That was cool. Shout out to the homie Sheehan for always putting stuff together. Our behind the scenes man, Kadeem Thomas was up in here. Shouts out to Kadeem. Of course, shouts out to the whole IntroVersus Live crew. You know, Sean William got a battle coming up with Rodzilla. Be paying attention for that. Watch for those flyers to drop. Black Chakra's got one coming up. Princess Powell's got one coming up. It's going to be amazing. Y'all, put the hearts up. Put the fire emojis up for these two queens right here doing it big right here on IntroVersus Live. And right now, everybody, real quick, this is what I need you to do. I need you to send Nequa Profacy a big happy birthday shout out right now. Just type in happy birthday, queen. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. She hit that dirty 30, y'all. She's in there. She's a grown woman. Pay your taxes. Listen, we had a great time this evening, y'all. So glad that you guys tuned in. I'm so glad that you continue to support what we're doing. Thank you, All Deaf Poetry, for giving us a platform. Thank y'all for making IntroVersus one of the dopest head-to-head poetry competitions on the planet. Y'all be in here and we love it. That support is real. I love the comments. I love the back and forth. I love the conversations. Keep that going. The polls will be up very soon. You can go vote either on IG Live or on Facebook, either or. We don't care. Just go and vote. Vote for favorite poet, vote for who you thought won, whatever you think, and just go and vote. And always, always support these two women in all that they're doing. Follow them, continue to find out where they are and what they're doing and how you can support. So that is how you show big love in this era of things getting shut down and moved around and pivoting, pivot shit. Anyway, my name is Blues. It's been a pleasure to be your host this evening. I hope y'all have enjoyed everything we've been putting up over the past couple of months. We will continue to do so. We will continue to give you this content. We will continue to give you these poems. We will continue to give you these poets. We'll give it to you all right here on All Def. You know what's happening. Shouts out to the IntroVersus Live team. Shouts out to my homie Shihan. Shouts out to everybody out there. Stay safe. Stay loved. Remember, you are purpose. Remember, you have purpose, and you will be forever, forever awesome. Right on. We'll catch you next time.